over the last 20 years or so, there have been a lot of laws passed against men to restrict them. And so now these women are like going out of control. They're slapping them, yelling at them, and they say, you can't hit me back because you're going to jail.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah.
Right, and they have sex with men, and then if they get angry, they, hey, I just got raped. Your movement, is it for the men who are being sexually abused and mentally and physically abused, or is it just for the, or is it for the women only?
No, it's for everybody that is on the receiving end of sexual and domestic violence. So we are open to all survivors, men, women, and children, because we understand and we know for a fact that violence doesn't know just a gender, just a race, just a religion.
What would you say to men who are going through this with women? I hear it all the time.
Who are experiencing
who are verbally going through this stuff with women, who are sexually going through this stuff with women.
So where the women are aggressing upon the men, you're saying? Oh, sure. Okay, I just wanted to be clear on that.
Right.
I would say the same thing to the men that I say to the women. Keep telling your story. Keep seeking help. Never feel weak. That there's a big stigma for men where, well, you let her slap you around, you're not much of a man, ha ha. No, you know what?
That's right.
There are bad women out there.
Yes.
There are bad human beings out there, period, that are just violent and awful people. There just are. So to the men, I say the same, the message is the same to any human being, man, woman, child. Find somebody that does believe you. Come to us. We will believe you. We will investigate your story, and we will help you. Find resources of education, such as your organization, right, where you can come and speak to other men who may help to amplify your voice, who can get you to the right people to get you help.
And should these guys, whether it's their wives or their live-in girlfriends or whatever it might be, should they start calling the cops right away? Hey, my wife just cursed me out, come and get her.
I had police involvement in my situation. And I can tell you that police involvement is a very serious last resort. Yeah. It's extraordinarily heavily weighted in a lot of ways. It's a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of pressure on the person that calls to press charges. There's a lot of really...
I'm dealing with someone who's going through that right now. She called the cops on her boyfriend. She now regrets it because she didn't realize that he was going to go to jail.
It's a whole thing. That's right.
So should men, the moment the woman become verbally abusive, should he pick up the phone and call the cops, say, hey, she just verbally went off on me, please come and get her? Or
I think, okay, so in that respect, I think there is a moment that one has to delineate. In other words, if a man, anybody, but in this case you're speaking about men, so I'll speak about men. If a man experiences something where his partner threatens his life and threatens to kill him or kill his children or threatens to go to his office or whatever it is, that's definitely a reason to call the police. Someone is making a threat against your person, against your personal well-being and your ability to live safely. That is definitely a reason to call the police, sure. If somebody's calling you four-letter words and names and this and that, do you immediately jump in and call 911? It depends on the situation. Like, has this happened multiple times and you've been living with it for weeks and days on end and somebody threw, plates at your head and this and that? Yeah, I'd call the cops. Is this the first time that you've had this fight? Maybe take a moment, walk away, breathe, come back, see if you can work it out.